Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I know that you guys would be wondering that what happened to my skin, why is it so red and bleeding. So let me tell you, I went through microneedling. So if you guys don't know about it, I will explain you each and everything about this microneedling in this video. So please stay connected till the end. So what is microneedling? Microneedling is also called dermaneedling. And a long back, I used to have a lot of acne on my face, which actually left scars. And I was not confident about it. I wanted a clear skin, smooth skin, like all of you, like most of the people. And I couldn't even use my makeup properly because when I got my acne treated, it actually left me scars, and also I used to have a lot of dry skin. My skin was so dry because of medicines, because medicines for acne actually dries out your skin. So I used to have flaky skin all over my face. My skin used to come out with my makeup. Can you imagine your skin is coming out with your makeup? No, you don't want to. So yes, whenever for treating it, I applied a lot of creams, even aloe vera. Aloe vera worked for a certain period of time, but after some time it stopped working. I had to use it regularly, and when I used any kind of moisturizer, my skin used to burn like anything. When you have, if you have flaky skin, and because your skin is peeling and you have injury like that on your skin, and when you put some kind of moisturizer which is very strong and has a lot of fragrance, it will burn. It will burn like anything, and I wanted that to be treated. So I went to my dermatologist. She suggested me to go for microneedling. And if I tell you about microneedling, so microneedling is actually based upon your nervous system. So there is a scientific theory behind this microneedling. I'll give you an example. When you get injured, so the nerves there actually sends the messages to your brain to treat that skin, and a lot of fluids are generated and your skin is healed. That part of your injury and wound is healed. Similarly, in microneedling, a lot of needles are ran over your skin. So they give you a injury, they just give you small injuries on your face, and the needles are pricked in your skin. They're not permanent, they will not harm to your skin if you use it properly. So same thing happens here. The nerves on your skin actually sends the messages to your brain to treat the skin. So what happens is the collagen and tissues are generated. So when there are new collagen and tissues, it actually gives you a smoother, wrinkle-free and fine skin. It treats your pigmentation, it treats your wrinkles, it treats your fine lines, it treats your acne scars and whatnot. So it's a heaven. So coming up next, so what happens in this procedure? When I went to my dermatologist and she was about to do this procedure on me, she applied a numbing cream because my acne scars were a little deeper, and for that she had to use different sized needles. So I think my needle was a large in size. They were bigger in size, and she ran over my skin. Before that, she applied a numbing cream which was left for almost 45 minutes to 1 hour, and my face was totally numb. I couldn't feel anything on my face, and then I washed it. I was just lying on that stretcher and light was falling on my eyes like anything. That light, I still remember those lights. They were too bright that my eyes started straining. It was little painful, not that much, but yes, especially on some areas which are too sensitive, your bony areas near your chin and your forehead, they pain you because they are very sensitive. When you run some kind of needles over them, so it definitely pains little, but yeah, the pain was tolerable. You can tolerate it, there's no harm. There will be no harm on your face. The injuries are they're not permanent, you can get rid of it. So what are the things that she told me to take care of? She told me not to go out in the sun. Even if you're stepping out of the house and you have to cover your face, you have to apply sunscreen because UV rays would affect your skin and it will leave pigmentation. So she suggested me that. She also told me that wash your face in the evening because the blood which is there on your skin is a plasma and it is very good for your skin. You do not have to wash your face right after your treatment. Then she suggested me to use Pear soap on my face, and there was no for the face washes. I did not use face washes after that treatment, and I'm still using Pear soap on my face because Pear soap is so mild that you can also use it on babies. So yes, I still use it whenever I step out of my house. Then I carry my face wash. Otherwise, I have been using it. She told me not to use your makeup for 5 days. This treatment lasts for a very long period of time. I mean, if you guys go to salon or any kind of parlors for your treatments, then you should stop doing it. Go to the dermatologist, get this thing done, and yeah, you should, because facials do not last long. They would stay there for 1 day or two, but this treatment is permanent and will work for a long period of time. The cost for my treatment was 3,000 bucks. I paid 3,000 to my dermatologist and I took a break for 1 month, and that's all. If you guys like this video, then do not forget to give a big thumbs up to it and do subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos.